Alright, there we go. We're streaming.
We're live.
Right, yes, we doing the Twitch. Doing the Twitch fang. It's a black screen right now, I know that. I will be revealing the state of play leak in a moment, because this whole fucking state of play has leaked. And it's gonna be a fucking state of mid.
It's happening more and more, like the leaks.
Well, it's because they put it up as a premiere on YouTube, and
Yeah.
if you have access to YouTube's back end, you can just watch it now.
Yeah, you just spoiler yourself.
Yeah. Well, I always find the thing, oh, don't spoil the showcase. I find that, like, dumb, because, like, this isn't a game. This isn't a narrative, right? It's marketing. Fundamentally, this is marketing from corporations. I don't think you could spoil it, you know?
Yeah, at the end of the day, it is just marketing.
So I find people moaning about, oh, don't spoil it for me. Grow up. Grow up.
Like, yeah, I guess, like, you miss out on, like, an exciting announcement, or at the same time.
Anyway, I'm going to tweet out the stream. Live now with State of Mid.
State of mid.
Hey man, have you've seen the lineup?
Yeah, it's not good.
Okay, Musk has fucked up posting links on Twitter, because I now need to put in the HTTP www for Twitch, and I never used to have to.
He's fucked up a lot of things on Twitter.
It's a bit of a shit show.
Oh, my Twitter if we're DMing each other,
Oh yeah, you told me this.
Yeah, if you send more than 2 messages in a row, it crashes my Twitter if I'm on Twitter.
Oh,
you know how you get like the little notification at the top that like you got a message?
have you seen sometimes I'll send something and it will send like 2 or 3 times?
Yeah.
That's non-intentional. It can just fucking happen. It's just a bug.
My buddy sent me like a funny tweet, and it sent like 16 times. I was like, okay, I'll watch the video, man.
Okay, I fucking get it, dude. Jesus.
I get it, bro.
Anyway, so cutting to the chase, the state of play has leaked entirely. It's been verified by Tom Henderson, so it's pretty reliable. So I will show this on stream now. Yeah, it's not good. I will say the 2 big highlights for me, at least, is Astrobot, because I did enjoy the Astro
mid
tech demo. Did you not play the Astro thing that was on PS5? It was fun.
That little like demo thing.
Yeah, come on, it was fun. I'd be down to see a full game for that. It's not like a big thing, but come on, it's cool. And I would like to see Concord. That's the other thing that I'm like, okay, I want to see that. I think it'll be bad, but I want to see it. So those are the 2 things that catch my eye here. Also, God of War Ragnarok for PC seems a bit soon. Like, it's only been like a year and a half since Ragnarok came out.
What's that? When?
It was November 2022, yeah. So either they're announcing it for November, or like the fall, which, like, okay, fair enough, because like Horizon went to PC basically exactly 2 years later.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. I don't fucking know.
Do you know what the standout for me is?
What? Yeah, Monster Hunter. I fucking know.
No. That isn't Monster. Come on, Monster Hunter's Monster
Until
Hunter.
Dawn.
It's Dynasty Warriors. Dynasty Warriors 9. The last Dynasty Warriors 9, was hated. People hated it.
Yeah, you told me it sucked, didn't you?
Yeah, like, it was terrible. So, like, they can't just show off a shit Dynasty Warriors game.
Marvel
like,
Rivals. Marvel Rivals. Have you seen the shit show around that game?
No.
There was like an closed beta on PC, right? And as part of the terms and conditions, if you signed up for it, there wasn't an NDA, but you were not allowed to disparage the game. So you would only be allowed to talk about it in a positive light.
Okay.
So it wasn't like an actual beta, it was just fucking marketing.
Yeah.
So you could tell NetEase are fucking confident in their product, huh? Also, it's NetEase, so you just know that the monetization's gonna be horrible. Also, I'm just kind of out on Marvel at this point. I feel like they've kind of overdone it.
Oh, Marvel?
Yeah.
Yeah, Marvel's cooked.
Like, I still kind of like the Spider-Mans, the Wolverines, the whatnots, but like, a Marvel Overwatch clone, just like, no, I don't care. I don't care.
Well, I don't know who was asking for a Marvel Overwatch clone.
Well, actually, 5 years ago, I would have been fucking all over that shit. Because, I mean, I used to be addicted to Overwatch. Back when it was good.
Was Overwatch ever good?
I don't know, but I do know I was in an abusive relationship with it. Jesus Christ. But,
that's fair.
It may not be wrong, but we are on Twitch. But, Phantom B8 Zero, that's something I do want to see.
I don't know when the last time I played Overwatch was. When did Overwatch release?
2016. I bought it day one. I remember there was server issues, and I was moaning about it, and people were like, these server issues only lasted like 30 minutes. That's fucking great by Blizzard standards.
Oh, okay, what have we got here? Sorry, let me actually look at this. I'm almost
There's a significant lack of VR games. There's like one VR game.
I thought this was just going to be a bunch of Horizon stuff, to be honest.
Yeah, the fucking Lego Horizon game's apparently not going to be shown. And first off, what the fuck is Sony doing of Horizon? A fucking Lego Horizon game, what?
Right, you know what Lego Horizon did?
I don't even know what they're doing with that franchise at this point. I get the VR
sound
game.
Appealing.
I get the VR game, okay? Because they need a tech demo to show off the PSVR, and if there's one thing you can say about Horizon, is that it looks incredible on a graphical standpoint, right? The Decima engine is fantastic.
Yeah, but like that's the only thing. Like the thing is, the problem with Horizon is that it's a terrible game.
I can't speak for it because I haven't played it, but
like I think
that's the thing though. The whole thing about Horizon is the graphics, so why would you make it a Lego game?
Yeah, like nobody. I've never met a single person when I go like, oh, like, did you like Horizon? They go, yeah, I like the story and the gameplay.
There's actually a lot of people that like the gameplay of Horizon. Like, it is actually quite popular. It's. Did you know that Horizon Zero Dawn is Sony's best-selling game ever?
Oh, yeah,
I was shocked when I found that out, but it's Sony's best-selling game ever on any console. My guess is Spider-Man PS4 will end up outselling it at some point, but Horizon was out first, so. Also, did you hear that Helldivers 2 outsold Spider-Man 2?
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter today.
Which is interesting, but also not that surprising, because Helldivers 2 was a bit of a sensation, and it's on PC, and Spider-Man 2 isn't.
Well, and I feel like the hype for Spider-Man 2 died a day after it came out.
Well, wait, it's still selling faster than its predecessor. 11 million copies in like a year is very good. Like, Spider-Man 2 is selling well on its own. It's just that Helldivers 2 is selling even better. I still haven't played Helldivers 2. I remember
Spider-Man just passed the Miles Morales game, right?
Miles Morales, it was fine, but it was like it was a DLC that Sony didn't want to admit was a DLC.
Yeah.
At least Spider-Man 2 has like enough innovations where you're like, okay, fair enough, it's a sequel. But
Helldivers 2 right now is the second best game I've played this year.
On a depressing note, I'd say the second best game I played this year is probably Rebirth.
Jesus.
The Lost Crown is my current game of the year, and it's fucking running away with it so far.
Because for me, it's like Dragon's Dogma 2.
The Lost Crown is fucking fantastic, by the way. If you haven't played it, I would strongly recommend it.
I played it. My sister really liked it, so I ended up playing it.
What did you think?
I thought it was good. Like, you know, it's It's Metroidvania.
The Prince of Persia roguelike and went in early access this week, and I have heard very mixed things. I have not played it yet, but I've heard it's very busted at the moment. The early access label is very, very accurate.
Very much an early access
game.
Man, I'm surprised we're not seeing, like, a new SOCOM.
I mean, I said this to you on Twitter, but the, Sony's entire development pipeline's just been completely fucked because of their live service push. I mean, you look at this state of play and you just fucking despair.
Like, yeah, it's Monster Hunter and Dynasty Warriors, and the only reason I want to see Dynasty Warriors because is it going to be a good one, or is it going to be absolutely fucking terrible?
I mean, yeah, on an objective level, I mean, and I say this as a certified Monster Hunter hater, Monster Hunter is probably the biggest game on that list, and it's third party. Yeah. It's not a Sony game.
It'll sell gangbusters.
And like after that, it's probably God of War on PC, and that game's already out.
The funniest thing about Monster Hunter, though, is like more in the West than.
I've heard that the next God of War is going to be Egypt based, which I fucking hope so, because like that would be sick. It's
either Egypt or China.
I've heard it's Egypt, which would be sick because like the Egypt mythology is like sick.
But so for Monster Hunter, like. A lot of the people who are really hardcore into Monster Hunter will probably end up on PC.
Well, it's multi-cat, right? It's not a Sony game.
Yeah, it's not a
Capcom
Sony game, so... Like, I get that they're pushing it on PlayStation, because in Japan, Monster Hunter and PlayStation are hand-in-hand. Like, that's the big
wasn't
thing.
the last one a Switch game? Like,
yeah.
World, I remember, was at the Sony E3 thing, like, years and years ago.
The portable... World was, like, the first console...
Yeah. Before then, it was a big Nintendo franchise. And then World.
DS.
World is the only one I've played, and I was not a fan. And I think we've had this conversation before.
I think we just got to play together. I could show you how to play.
I'd rather hang myself. I should not be saying that on Twitch.
That game's goated, dude. I love that game.
No. If it launches day one on Game Pass or something, then maybe. I don't fucking know. But I'm not fucking buying it.
That would be a huge Game Pass game.
It probably would,
because
like Power World was like a big game on like Xbox, right? And like, it's not like
people like
it's not like the same as Power World, but it's like kind of similar as a Power World.
I got friends that went out and bought like Series S's to play Power World.
Yeah, it sold like 25 million copies. It's like crazy. I think it's sold more copies than like Xbox consoles. Because like,
yeah, like I got friends who have, like, never owned an Xbox in their life. Like, diehard Nintendo fans.
I believe it was also, like, the biggest Steam launch ever, or something. Like, or, like, second behind PUBG, or something.
It was made by, like, 10 dudes.
Yeah, it's fucking wild. Also, the people behind it just seem to be genuinely, like, very chill. So, like, it's just nice to see, like, them get some success.
I think they hired the guy that models all the guns was like a coffee barista.
So I know
they were working.
So I know I'm fucking exhausted. So if my voice sounds like tired, that's why.
I'm still tired from the weekend, man. I'm wiped.
I don't even know why I'm tired. I'm just tired today.
I was painting like the brick of a house.
I thought you were at Anime North.
I was. So I worked, I painted the brick of the house in that like 30-degree heat. I was sunspun, then hopped in my car, drove to Toronto, and worked for 3 days at Anime North.
Oh, you were working at Anime North, you weren't just a spectator?
Yeah, no, I'm a staff member.
Okay. So, yeah, the three things that I want to see out of, because, do you have my stream up?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so you can see the Insider Gaming page that I have. Hopefully this doesn't get DMCA'd.
No news.
But, no. I mean, Sucker Punch are busy working on Ghost of Tsushima, and as much as I like Sly Cooper,
It's passed off.
As much as I like Sly Cooper, But yeah, because like Sanzaru Games or whatever were the guys that made Sly 4.
Yeah, and Sly 4 wasn't that bad. I know it pisses off a lot of people on the internet. It was good.
It wasn't as good as... Sky 2
wasn't
is
as
by
good
far
as
the
the old
best. Sky 2 is by far the best.
But Sly 2 had the best music.
Oh god, the fucking Paris level, man.
Yeah.
Banger!
Loaded, dude. That's like childhood.
Banger! Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. The three things that I want to see are Astro, because, like, you know, peak. Concord, because probably going to be bad, but interesting bad. And Phantom Blade Zero, because they showed that off at the showcase last year, and it looked quite interesting.
Which one was Phantom?
And also
Zero?
Silent Hill 2, because everybody was bitching about it last time, and I like to see the internet moaning.
Well, the problem with Silent Hill is that, like, the changes they made kind of...
They basically
need more
turned it into
thought.
Resident Evil.
Yeah, like...
Which, like, might actually make it more, like, my sort of game. Because, like, I very much enjoyed Ori Village.
Oh, yeah.
I heard that Ori 9 has been delayed, by the way. I've heard that it's, like, still, like, a couple of years out.
Well, they're doing Resident Evil 9, Code Veronica Remake, Resident Evil
Yeah,
5
I've heard
remake.
that they're doing, like, an Ori 9 and, what was it? Ori Zero? Is that a game that exists?
Yeah. Yeah, Zero's the... Basically takes place on a train.
Yeah, okay, I think they're doing a remake of that.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's still 6 minutes before we do this. I do not know why I'm so tired. Maybe I'm just, like, over-sugared or something. I don't know.
Oh, shit, I got my soundboard up. I gotta close that.
Yeah, I did hear, like, a buzz.
Yeah, no, yeah. I don't want any of them clips going live on Twitch. We'll get
Hey!
so quick, dude.
Well, the good news is all I heard was a buzz.
Like, half of it is just, like, licensed music.
Okay, well, licensed music isn't that bad because, like, I mean, basically, I remember during, like, the COVID time. Okay, I just heard another buzz.
Another buzz.
Yeah. Ouch. Now I can just hear myself.
There you go. How about now?
There we go. Now we're good. But, yeah, during the COVID times, there was, like, a huge reckoning about Twitch licensed music because basically Twitch exploded in popularity during COVID, right? And all these music companies discovered that Twitch exists because a bunch of music people started using Twitch to do concerts during
Yeah,
COVID.
legendary Snoop Dogg streams.
Yeah, that was a good time. But he was doing gaming streams, right? Not like music stuff. I'm talking music streams. And that got Twitch into serious trouble. But nowadays it's kind of calmed down again, and we're kind of back to pre-COVID in terms of licensed music. I was playing Hellblade 1, and there was a licensed song at the end of the game, and it did not get flagged by Twitch. It did get flagged by YouTube, but not by Twitch.
Yeah, when we play Helldivers, like, I got a bunch of songs on there just to amp it up a bit. So, like, if somebody jumps in, like, if we jump in to help, like, a friend of ours, we'll just blast Freebird every time.
Tell you what game fucking got, like, tons of YouTube copyright claims? Rebirth. I got, like...
Oh, no, Square was going crazy.
I got, like, as many as, like, 5 copyright claims per stream. In one stream. Just, like... Bang, 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 bang.
The thing is, they were going after the Final Fantasy 14 people, too.
Yeah, it was fucking wild.
And I'm like, if you look at the Final Fantasy 14 content creators, there isn't a lot of them, and it's because of that. Like, Square comes swinging every time. I don't get it. I don't
Sony
understand
deletes
Square, man.
embarrassing fake Druckmann interview. Skill
Sorry.
up.
Sorry, they deleted what?
Embarrassing fake Druckmann interview. Oh yeah, he said that his AI comments were like fake.
Oh, yeah. No, they weren't. Nah. No, they weren't. He found ChatGPT. He's like, oh, thank God, I got a writing partner.
Would probably be right, man. Let's be real.
Like, goddamn, Last of Us 2 is so bad. I'm still looking for the clip I was telling you about.
Have you played
yesterday.
Hellblade 2?
Yeah, I finished it, actually.
What did you think of it?
I thought it was good. It wasn't as good as the first one.
I thought it was a bit of a letdown, to be honest. I thought it had a lot of similarities of The Last of Us 2, actually.
Yeah, the problem I have with Hellblade 2 is it feels like you could have taken any characters and done Hellblade 2. Like, it
Yeah,
really
I
had
said
nothing
that.
to do with her.
I said that on Twitter. It doesn't feel like Senua's story at all.
Yeah, and that was my
I'm gonna try and avoid spoilers here because it is still a fairly new game.
It feels like a tech demo.
I actually disagree with that. I've heard a lot of people say that, and I don't think that. I think they did have a vision.
Oh,
They had a
like,
vision, I just don't think they executed it.
like, it's a tech demo in the way the Order... What was the Order 1886?
Order 1886, yeah.
It's a tech demo in the way that the Order 1886...
Oh yeah, it's fucking stunning visually.
Where, like,
Hellblade.
they could have done so much more, and they didn't.
Yeah.
But I hope they get a chance to do another. You know?
Oh yeah, I don't want Ninja Theory to shut down or anything. Although I will say that Tamim Antoniadis, I probably butchered that name. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about, right? The Ninja Theory guy. He basically took the Microsoft bag and just fucking booked it. He's basically spent the last few years on yachts with like tons of women, and he's been posting tons of Instagram pictures. And when media did the previews for Hellblade, they like, where the fuck is Tamim? And like he's gone. And he does a pose. He's like, yeah, I'm gone. Good luck to them. And he's like, everybody's like, based, just took the money and ran. Go enjoy those yachts and women, dude.
I mean, like, yeah, the guy grinded, like, Ninja Theory. How long was he there?
20 years, and he sold the company for over 100 million. I am, like, struggling to enunciate my words today. I don't know why.
But the thing about Ninja Theory is that they've always been hit and miss. Like, always.
I don't know. Like
Enslaved Odyssey to the West was a banger. It was a banger.
Are you one of those people that hate DMC?
I don't like it as a DMC game, but I like it as a game.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Like, it's good, but, like, I don't like Dante in it.
I think it should have been a new IP.
Yeah,
if it was a new, I think if it was a new IP, it would have been much better received. I wonder if they wanted to make Hellblade 2 as a new IP, because it doesn't really feel connected to the first game at all.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I wonder if Microsoft was like, no, we're doubling down on franchises, so you're making this as Hellblade 2.
Bleeding Edge was just terrible.
That was just shite. I did actually play a few matches of that. It was bad. Very bad.
Like,
anyway, it's 6 o'clock, so hurry up. Hurry up, Sony. Show us the state of mid. So, actually, let me tab out the Insider Gaming thing into a new window. Because, imagine if that thing's just fucking fake and we actually do get fucking Bloodborne 2.
A new Sly Cooper game just pops up. And we're like, oh shit! Like, oh my god! That'd actually be awesome.
This is a new... Are you on the thing now?
Yeah. Yeah, this is weird.
This is a new YouTube Premiere thing. Yeah. So, I'm going to... small the window. That's not good English, but...
Surprised we're not seeing Metal Gear Solid.
Xbox has it.
Oh,
apparently.
yeah, they do, don't they?
They had it at the last partner preview. PlayStation had the first reveal, but apparently Xbox has it now, which is a bit weird.
Oh, it's Konami. Whoever gives them the most money.
True.
They can build more gambling machines.
But it'll be, according to Jez Core, it'll be at the Xbox showcase.
We open with Monster Hunter, right?
No, I think we'll end with Monster Hunter. A countdown for a countdown, classic.
Bro. This pops up with new fucking Mortal Kombat DLC where you get to play as Drake or Kendrick.
Jesus Christ. That whole shit show.
That was so much fun, dude.
You're about 3 months late to that. Anyway, this
Alright,
is
here we go.
very quiet.
Bloodborne PS.
Bloodborne cards!
Report. Bloodborne top-down.
Oh my god, if they made a Bloodborne demake, it would be so funny.
Hi everyone, I'm Assad Kizilbash, head of product.
Why
at
am I
PlayStation
getting
Studios
Arabic
and head of
subtitles?
PlayStation Productions.
I'm also getting Arabic
I'm here to
subtitles.
welcome one of the newest members of the PlayStation Studios family, Firewalk. This team brings together
we're opening
some
a
of the most
Concord.
talented developers in our industry.
Okay, that
with
makes
an
sense.
incredible pedigree in the online multiplayer space. We announced their first game, Concord, last year, and today they're revealing gameplay captured in-engine on PS5. But first,
I'm
here's an
still
extended
getting
video
Arabic subtitles.
introducing some of the cool characters.
I
you'll
switched
find
it to English.
in Concord Galaxy. Enjoy.
It didn't work for me.
Okay. It worked for me, so skill issue.
And now it's German. Alright.
Anyway, let's see it. I want to see this. This is very loud, though.
I think I'm like 2 seconds behind you.
That's fine. Fucking skill issue. So this is a CGI, not actual gameplay trailer. It looks like Guardians of the Galaxy a bit.
Oh god.
What, you don't like those movies?
Wasn't the
Are you
plan.
talking
It
about
was
the
a
game?
spontaneous, creative decision making.
I haven't played the game.
With careful
It's
research.
okay.
Being
It's like
really
7.
old and almost dying a bunch doesn't count as research.
Almost dying is the best way to learn how not to die. Besides, it worked, didn't it?
How much longer for the upload?
A few more minutes. Hey, start time.
I have a can of Coke that's in the way of the
No,
screen.
no, no. Do not trust him.
Skill issue.
Where's this
Yeah.
coming from?
It's coming from you back on the ship saying, trust me, we're professionals. We'll stick to the
I
plan.
do not
We can
like
do
the
this."
tone.
And then, that
The tone is very Guardians of the
was
Galaxy.
not the plan.
Technically, it was a
it's-
plan. It just wasn't the same plan that we started with.
If we don't leave...
I've heard it's a PvP shooter.
We will.
Is it a PvP shooter? Oh, fucking get this off my screen.
I'll be waiting outside.
So, like, why are they doing a CG trailer for a PvP shooter?
No one moves.
I
I'll be
don't know.
taking this off your hands.
This is
What?
gonna be Sony's
This?
Overwatch.
Funny.
Oh yeah, this is definitely PvP.
Meet at the rendezvous point.
Yeah.
Where's the rendezvous?
You can tell this is a CG trailer for a PvP game. Gives me Destiny trailer vibes.
This is giving me bad game vibes, dude.
Well, this isn't gameplay, so...
How are those hands?
Yeah, but I know. I call him as I see him, you know?
True, you know what this reminds me of? The Redfall trailer. The first trailer for Redfall.
What is it?
Do you remember that?
Still mad
Yeah.
at me?
I was into it until they're like, it's a co-op game. Like, it's gonna be bad.
It's not co-op, it's PvP.
Yeah, it's PvP, so it's gonna be bad.
One off, this is you.
Maybe it'll be better than X-Defiant.
Now, this would have been interesting if it was like a heist single-player game.
We need like a heist game. Do you remember
Yeah, like-
Contraband? The game that was announced from Xbox?
Yeah.
It just fucking doesn't exist or something. I don't know.
This would be a very
Or it's in
dishonorable
development
way for
hell.
us all to die.
Don't worry. Nobody's dying dishonorably. And also,
This
we're
is
bringing
very
these back
loud
together.
still.
Yeah, I got it cranked right down.
Hey, Mark. What are you doing?
Getting us to the rendezvous point.
Holy fuck. It's still going?
I just want to see gameplay.
Perhaps we should have let go also.
One off. Do not dare.
But we were supposed to stick together.
If you let go,
would
I
never leave me.
swear I will be
Oh,
vengeance.
look, there they are. Hi.
What the?
Very Guardians of the Galaxy.
Avoided a dishonorable death.
Almost dying is the best way to learn how not to die. Or something.
You still there?
I knew this was gonna work.
Yeah, no, this just
Wasn't
put me
the
to
plan.
sleep.
I was gonna say.
Brutal.
All right. Another seven.
I actually think this is fine, but like I just know this isn't gonna be the game.
So do you like carry it around with
with you for emergency bland situations or whatever?
Hey, Mara. Don't joke about something like this.
Our next job is somewhere with less
We'll
scaffolding.
have no scaffolding. Zero scaffolding. I promise. We were apart for so long. I thought I'd never feel your fiery embrace again.
You sound ridiculous.
I bet this will be on PC day one, because Sony are pushing for their live services on PC day one.
Yeah, well, they gotta put it on PC day one. Like,
Concord.
limiting a
5v5
shooter game
set in the vibrant
5v5
universe of the Concord Galaxy. In Concord, from the moment
Dumb.
you are on, you are part of the crew of the North Star. A group of
Wash my
Then
hands
again,
about
we made
Concord.
fun of Helldivers before it came out, so maybe we'll be wrong.
I didn't make fun of Helldivers.
Yes, we did.
You
You
I said
could,
Helldivers is gonna be bad, and then it wasn't.
yeah, we made fun of it. You can look back at those VODs. We were shitting on it.
Yeah.
Free gunning.
I also thought it was
It's
PvP,
hard
not
work.
PvE.
But it's our work.
No, it was very obviously PvE.
Being a free gunner means, well, you're free.
I like.
This is
Christ
PvP
almighty.
though. Oh, it's Crash. Is it Crash for you?
No.
Okay.
Still going.
How does it look? Does it look good?
Bad.
Bad? Something in between?
Yeah. This looks like shitty Valorant.
So shitty
Valorant's
shit.
already
I was gonna
shitty.
say shitty shit.
Yeah.
Dude,
the kids yearn for Team Fortress 2. Like,
Need a second to fix myself up.
the kids yearn for bad?
like. Alright, it's
Why
just.
not?
It's like Overwatch. Yeah.
This does look very bad.
It's
Yeah.
anyone's game.
It looks slow.
You won't survive on your own.
So are you ahead of me now or what?
Yeah, about like a second.
Okay.
Finally, to battle.
So they do this big old CG trailer for a game that
Endless
isn't gonna have any sort of campaign.
Yeah, they could have just showed this.
Well, yeah, at least that's fucking honest. At least they're now being honest with us about what the game is.
Yeah, they could have showed this, and then they could have showed the accolades of sold 100,000 copies.
Sold 2 copies. One of them is probably me, because I hate myself. I fucking
Yeah,
bought
it's a
Suicide
PlayStation.
Squad.
The PlayStation Plus game's so quick, dude.
I knew Suicide... This will probably be free to play, to be honest.
I gotta fucking hope so. dude.
I bet
Fine.
this will be free to play.
I'm sorry, I know they probably worked really hard on it, but
It does
There's
look
enough-
bad. It looks
there's
like
enough
it looks like Destiny's PvP, but somehow worse.
yeah.
And
Like,
together,
there's enough hero shooters out there.
we're going to make our mark on this galaxy.
Damn, this sucks because it's like Sony's like one game this year, and it looks really bad. Oof. Brutal.
The crew is gathering. Would you like to join us for game night?
With Concord, we lean on the strengths and
Oh god, it's still going on.
tight,
Yeah.
well-balanced FPS that feels great to play. We focused a ton
Oh,
of our
take a
attention
nap.
and our tech on building a strong gameplay foundation.
I knew this state of play was gonna be
Physical
shit.
shooting and expressive abilities.
This
We ended up
is
finding ourselves influenced a lot by fighting games and even strategy games.
the
in
state of
industry
play,
that
more like
use
sad
symmetry
state of
in
the
their
industry.
State of mid.
Every matchup.
State of play shows a movie.
Sorry, what?
Really pushing the
State of play shows a fucking
Who's saying this?
trailer. Twitter.
Oh, okay.
I just pulled up the hashtag. I'm having fun.
And let players find their own magic.
This is bad.
That are meant to have impact beyond direct.
I feel like they were expecting this to go down better than it would because this was like the big first game they're showing off.
For multiple respawns.
Well, who the
There are
who
healing
wanted
pads,
this?
Bullet blocking domes, explosive traps, lane blocking walls.
This reminds me of when they ended a state of play with Suicide Squad,
Coordinated teams can
and it was just like a wet fart to end a show.
can shift the battlefield to their advantage.
I mean, we already talked about that.
Everything from mystics and medics to gunslingers and sparked robots.
Oh god, this fucking heroes, like, fucking Overwatch. This is literally Overwatch!
Ranging
Yeah.
perspectives to the crew.
And they got pronouns in the top right!
You will be
Dude,
welcomed
people are
to new
spamming
cinematic
tomatoes
world.
in the chat right now. I don't know if you can see
They-
that.
they-
characters off the job. They will feature ongoing narrative arcs that grow.
Hey,
with
hey.
the
Next,
if I'm gonna,
next,
if I'm gonna pick a hero
LL.
character,
the broader
Free agents.
I need to know what my hero character wants to
Excited
bang,
share that we'll
dude.
be hosting a pre-launch
Before I
beta
pick
live,
it.
followed by
That
Concord's
that's not what pronouns are about. It's more about like transgender stuff, no? August?
I need to know what
That sounds
bits
soon.
we got.
August is very soon. I'm not going to be getting it.
That's gonna crash and burn, dude.
Pre-order next week, so it's not free.
Just PS5, no PC.
Maybe they're just not going to mention PC though. Maybe it will be on PC, they're just not going to mention it here. If it is just PS5, it's dead. I mean,
oh god.
I mean, I don't know, because like PS5, there are some games on PS5 that are popular multiplayer.
Yeah,
but like,
nobody's gonna.
No, this is gonna bomb. Okay, God of War PC. Yeah, that yeek was definitely accurate then.
Okay, shit games on PC. Good. Alright, good.
It's not a Nixus port. Oh, so it's gonna run like arse.
Oh man. I already played mid once, now I can do it again.
I've heard interesting things about this. Even people that like the first game have like very mixed things to say about this one.
I did not like it.
I know, but you didn't.
Game more.
You didn't like the first one though, so I don't really care for your opinion on it.
I thought the first one was a 7. I thought the combat was bad.
Odin's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared to consider.
But this one it just felt.
Yeah, the main criticisms I heard on this one were more like narrative based.
Yeah. Like,
the combat's been like a consistent praise point I've heard.
Do you know
Except for you. You're like the only person I've heard that doesn't like God of War combat.
I don't know, I just don't like it. The best way I can describe this game is that there was points where I like turned it off to like go do other stuff. Like, you know, normal life stuff. And when I finished doing that, and I'm like, oh, now I can go game again. I'm like, do I want to play God of War?
Did you actually ever finish it? Oh, it's September, so it is basically going to be 2 years. Okay.
Yeah, I finished it.
So it is basically 2 years after the first one came out. After the game came out on PS5.
It took me like 2 months.
What is this? Is this Phantom BA?
It's going to be Dynasty Warriors.
Oh, yeah, it's Dynasty Warriors.
And officials alike. Oppress the people for personal.
Yeah,
okay.
It's Dynasty Warriors.
So that yank was entirely accurate then.
Yellow Turban Rebellion. Okay, yeah, okay.
Perhaps this is heaven's way of lamenting the state of the land. Men are powerless.
Just tell me how many enemies are going to be on screen and if the gameplay is not shit.
Someone must.
Will you need to press a button other than square?
Dynasty Warriors basty. Okay. It looks like they did a mix of the stuff from 9 Empires and some new stuff. Yeah, this looks good.
I just don't care. This does nothing for me.
Oh, I love Dynasty Warriors.
I remember you hated the last one.
Yeah, it was dog shit.
Origins. Assassin's Creed!
So there's like a campaign where you make your own character.
Momo, I think I was.
Okay,
what is
yeah,
this?
No, that's cool. That's a good short trailer.
What is this? And why am I yagging again?
I don't know, bro. Maybe get new internet.
No, I think this is server side.
This is.
Are you yagging as well?
No.
I'm streaming fine, right? My upload is fine, so I'm pretty sure this is server side.
Oh, bro, you cut entirely. Don't worry, I got this. What am I watching? What the fuck am I watching?
Cat?
Oh,
Cat game?
We get back so we can look at this together. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, I'm back.
What the fuck am I
Weird
watching?
weeb anime shit. It looks like your type of game.
This is the no. I don't see a drop-down menu anywhere. What the fuck? This is a wild-looking Bloodborne remaster.
Yeah. Bloodborne cat. Bloodborne anime.
My little cousin. So you just take pictures of this anime girl doing stuff with her cat?
Is it you who pursues infinity?
Is that rumored Middle East game?
Maybe? I don't know.
That'd be so... That'd be so funny, dude.
This doesn't seem like a Middle East sort of game. That may sound racist, but this doesn't seem like a Middle East sort of game.
Like, we just go to Saudi Arabia and there's anime girls everywhere.
I think they'd hang anime girls. I can't be saying that. Yeah, I think this is Phantom Blade.
Oh, okay.
I pray for their grace, but all that came were inferior shades.
God, that was so funny. That was so funny. Is this fucking Elden Ring? That looked like Elden Ring for a second.
No, this isn't Elden Ring.
It does look like Elden Ring.
This looks nothing like
Elden
Ring.
It does look like Elden Ring. Isn't that out soon? The DLC for that?
Yeah, next month.
Crazy how it's not even going to be the biggest DLC of June.
No, it's coming out in June.
Final Shape.
What's that?
Oh, don't get dumb.
No, honest to God, what? You said Final Shape?
Yeah, Final Shape. Destiny.
Let's remember.
Oh, fuck that, no.
No matter what.
Elden Ring's gonna
It's the final Destiny 2 expansion. It's like the end of the story.
Yeah, they should have finished.
Oh, maybe this is the Middle East one. So what was the other one then? Oh no, this is the same thing. What?
No, this is Ballad of Antrea. That's no way that's the same thing.
No, I'm so confused now.
I got no idea what I watched, dude.
VR.
Oh, VR game. Alright, bathroom break.
I thought I could be a hero and break the curse. But I was a fool.
Walking Dead.
VR? Or...
Oh, PSVR 2 was a massive flop. Like, apparently Sony are making no more first-party titles for it.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, they're making basically no first-party titles for anything, so, you know, not much is changing, but, yeah, it was a massive flop. They basically stopped making them, because nobody's buying them. Apparently the meta... Oh my fucking god!
Wait, you freeze again?
Yes.
Nah, you're not missing much.
Apparently the Meta Quest has actually sold quite well, but yeah, PSVR's been a total bomb.
Wait, do you have ad blocker on?
Yes.
Oh, that's why, dude.
Why? Well, it
crack down on that.
It doesn't happen with anything else though. It's just this video.
I just got YouTube Premium.
I'm not paying for YouTube.
Well, because I don't use Spotify, so I just use YouTube Music as my like streaming, and it comes with YouTube Premium. If you get
I do pay for Spotify.
Yeah, so I just switch from Spotify to YouTube.
Okay, that's actually might not be a bad idea. But then I still need an ad block for literally everything else. So like
yeah, I just turn it off on YouTube.
What's the point?
No. Easier YouTube use.
Anyway, so what are we thinking of the showcase so far? W or L?
L, Dynasty Warriors was the most interesting looking thing, and that's just because they had so many fucking
I think the only thing that's interested me so far was Concord, and it was only Sayaf at it.
Is that Alien VR game?
Don't get me wrong, I'm sure when I eventually play God of War, I'll probably like it, but it's... I saw a tweet, yeah, it is Alien. It's VR though, so I don't care. Yeah. I saw a tweet earlier today, because it was reacting to the announcement that God of War, the rumor that God of War PC would be shown today. If you are at a showcase, and something is, a game that is already out, is getting an announcement of being shown on another platform, you are watching something that could have been an email.
Yeah.
This could have been an email.
PvP shooter,
yeah.
Playable soon on PS5.
Highly anticipated. Okay, you're going a little far.
Highly anticipated my ass! Marvel. Fuck off.
Calm down. Oh, is this the Marvel shooter?
Yeah.
Cool.
I want to die. Okay, maybe I was too harsh on Concord.
I don't know.
This Christ.
best part about God of War coming to PC is I can mod every enemy to be the kid, so I can just beat the hell out of them.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I hate that kid.
Bro!
I hate that kid, dude.
Okay, but like...
This looks god-awful.
I told you it looked bad! What? Why do you think that TOS was like, you can't critique it? Dude, it does look really bad though, holy shit.
Holy shit, this looks bad.
It actually makes Overwatch look good.
Dude, I think Sony sold more Xboxes today than they did PlayStations.
I think it's coming to Xbox as well, actually, so...
Oh my god!
I think it's coming to Xbox as well, so calm down.
If Phil Spencer was a smart man, he'd pay them to not.
Yeah. It's funny, because I heard jokes about that with Redfall. When Microsoft were bringing all their games to PS5. Sony were like...
was like, nah, we're good.
We're good. This looks very bad.
That would actually be so funny, like a leaked meeting.
This actually makes Suicide Squad look good. In comparison, it makes Suicide Squad look not as bad.
That... Wow.
Very bad. I'm good, dude. I'm good. It looks very bad. I think it said free to play. It's free to play on PC, I think. Anyway, this is Phantom Blade.
I'm still.
Oh my fucking god! It happened again.
Ha! I get to see it before you do. Mid. I don't know. It'd probably be good.
I think it's like a Souls-like game, so it might be your sort of thing.
Yeah, it is. This looks Souls-like. It means fighting a giant fish.
Yeah, I think this is like... This will be the sort of thing that you eat up.
Which studio is
Oh
this?
my fucking god. I think it's like some sort of like Chinese or Korean studio. I don't know.
This kind of reminds me of Bloodstained for some reason. Bloodstained? I gotta look this up.
The Castlevania thing?
No, it's the Souls game.
Bloodborne?
No.
Jason Bloodborne? This does actually look quite cool. Okay, this is by far... Oh no, this is where winds meet. This is another thing that they were announcing. Oh, PlayStation Studios, this is Astrobot, wake up. No, no it's not.
Silent Hill.
Until Dawn.
Oh, this is
Until Dawn.
Back to the annual Blackwood Winter Getaway.
Nice one.
You can't hide from me, Michael.
You're going down. Oh!
It means so much to me that we're all still here together.
Fight the breakup.
I feel like someone's watching us.
Just going out there.
This is set in Canada, right?
Yeah, I think so.
One trip.
Like rural Alberta or something. There's not many games that are set in Canada, so maybe I should actually play this.
Code Vein. It looks like Code Vein to me.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Why did you say Bloodstain? That's like the Castlevania-inspired thing, right?
Because in Code Vein, all your abilities are blood abilities.
Oh, okay. Bloodstained is the name of the game, right?
Yeah, Bloodstained
like a
Ritual of the Night.
Yeah, so I was right. Have you played this?
Set the thing. Have you ever played Until Dawn?
No, have you?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's actually not bad. They're kind of fun. If you go into like a GameStop and get it for $5, worth it. That's a fun night. But
I bet this will be like $70. It'll be like the Last of Us one.
Shit day one, dude.
Oh no, I'm kind of interested in it being PS5 and PC.
Just go get the PS4 version, dude.
I'm kind of interested in it being set in Canada, because like, there's basically nothing set in Canada.
No.
In terms of video games. I mean, the Wolverine game will be.
Is it in Canada?
He's Canadian. His whole origin story is based in Canada.
Yeah, but like, is he in Canada?
Well, part of it will be, obviously.
What the hell is he gonna fight?
Peaceful land.
Inflation?
Jesus fuck.
Fight poor government tax policies.
I'm sure there'll be like a breakout mission.
I'm gonna beat the hell out of developers.
God. Alright, enough of this. Anyway, this is Path of Exile.
I don't care. I wasn't a big fan of the first
This
one.
is so mid. Like this is a god awful. Like there's some state of plays that are like actually decent, and there's somebody like this. But I think this might actually be the worst.
I wasn't a big fan of Path of Exile.
This is a bit brittle.
Like,
I must be the one to face this night.
between the two PoEs, I'll take Pillars of Eternity.
It's crazy because the last state of play we got was actually quite good. We had Judas, the Bioshock like game, the game from the Bioshock creator, and Death Stranding, and State of Play, the game which I still have not played.
Alright, let's calm down on the Death Stranding bit.
It is one of my most anticipated games, so you can shut up.
Stellar Blade is a game that you can play that is an 8 out of 10.
I've heard it's quite good.
Like, it's fun.
I have not played it. I have way too much on my plate right now. But I do want to play Judas and Death Stranding. So like that alone was enough to make it like a good showcase for me. And they also teased like the new Kojima thing, like the stealth Kojima game.
Totally not Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, the Metal Gear Solid 6 that he wanted to make.
It's gonna be solid wooden table or something like that.
Yeah.
Silent Hill. Yeah, I like that fog.
Excuse me.
What was?
Sorry.
I swear to God, though, if they show him holding a gun like a military man,
I bet he will.
Dude, James is.
Does he never hold a gun in the game?
Well, yeah, I think you can get a gun. I haven't played Silent Hill 2 in like 10 years. But you're mostly walking around like a pipe.
I swear, like, I've seen people play Silent Hill with guns.
Yeah, no, like the later ones definitely get guns.
No, Silent Hill 2.
I'm not lying.
But like the guns you get in Silent Hill, like the early ones, like you don't know how to use them. You're just shooting and hoping you hit. And you're no action hero. Like James is a pussy.
No.
Yeah, there we go. That's a.
State of Blade is a great game. Gameplay is great, and gameplay and enemies keep on opening up. Yeah, I've heard State of Blade is good. Anyway, welcome to the stream, Ben Tom.
It is good. I like State of Blade. Like a solid 8.
I remember the last time they showed this off, people were so mad about it. Anyway, he was just holding a gun.
Yeah, because like James is like a little bitch.
I'll be good, I promise. Tell him I'll be good, please.
Yeah, see, that's a little. James would wince every time he shoots the gun. He'd be like,
Yeah, they basically turned this into Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, this is Resident Evil fucking. Please. October 8th. Yeah, I get to play it at least.
Mid. I don't care.
Thank God. Thank God.
Next game last December, offering just a glimpse of what's in store for their celebrated franchise.
Alright, don't fuck it up. Come on, Capcom.
To share the first full gameplay trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds.
Base 10 out of 10.
Mid. If this was a better showcase, I'd probably make fun of this more, but like, I'm just don't have the energy to make fun of this.
And then we can get started.
This is gonna be great.
You bet.
I hope we find them soon.
They're trying to pretend like there's a story. There isn't. Go kill some monsters. I want to fight a Rathalos.
I remember they did that in Monster Hunter World. They like pretended there was a story, but like, no.
There's like a story in the sense that like, oh, there's a monster you gotta go fight. Go fight it.
One of them's got big spikes.
There's no like actual story.
Yeah, it's like a kind of story.
Now to lead it away from the pack.
Okay, they brought back like the world interactions, which are cool.
The sandstorm!
I mean, this guy's using a great sword, so he's obviously based.
Now commencing the hunt by order of the guild.
That's cool. Bowgun. Right. Oh shit, he just switched to a bowgun mid-hunt? I don't like that.
I've selected you as a lead hunter for this expedition.
Thank you.
This is so mid. Holy shit.
You should play Monster Hunter with me, bro.
I swear to God, we had this conversation at the Game Awards. I'm like, no.
Yeah, you should play Monster Hunter with me. I wish they showed, like, more gameplay.
Let me guess, it's out in January.
Oh,
No.
probably.
It's not, okay.
I'm getting both of those.
What, you're gonna get the Silent Hill remake?
No, the little things you get for...
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the last two games.
not
Tell me
buying
this is
that,
fucking
remember?
Astrobot. Tell me this is fucking Astrobot.
Yeah,
Yes!
Alright, let's go. Let's get some mid in here.
Real fucking game for once! Alright, shut up,
Go.
Connor. Oh my God, shut up.
Let's get some mid.
I remember you liked Astro when the
Yeah,
PS5
mid.
came out.
Yeah, it was like fun. It was like, oh wow, that's a cool game. Astrobot, unironically, might be my favorite PS5 game. The rest are pretty shit.
It's good!
The rest are just so dog shit that, like, that's stand out.
Is he using a PS5 controller as like a surfboard? That's
Yeah,
sick.
he is. Man, Knack is wild.
I absolutely want to play this.
That's cool. I don't know why this reminds me of,
It reminds me of Super Mario Odyssey.
yeah, a little bit of Super Mario Odyssey, and I gotta look up this game to see a deep cut. Motherfucking Glover on the N64.
They're still doing all the PlayStation references. They really want to make him a mascot, huh?
Yeah, they're like, for some reason we don't want to use Sackboy anymore.
Don't want to use what?
Sackboy, Little Big Planet.
Little Big Planet was always kind of eh. I know that might be a hot take, but I mean, there was like a Sackboy game that came out with the PS5, and like nobody
Yeah,
bought
it
it.
wasn't good because it wasn't Little Big Planet.
Fucking there's the God of War sequel.
Yeah. Oh, do we? I hope we just get to go to a bunch of PS5 games so we can just go to like a bunch of mid shit.
God.
It's like imagine the Horizon
Astrobot.
World.
Oh, so is the game just called Astrobot? Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, I will absolutely play that. Yes. Hell yeah.
Ah, it's a great, good release date too.
That's a Saturday.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I'm pretty sure that's a Saturday.
Be sure to visit
I'm gonna check and see if that's Saturday, and then I'm gonna call you something.
It's a Friday. It's a Friday. Never
The
mind.
latest on Days of Play. This global celebration runs through June 12th, with deals on PlayStation Store, great new content coming to PlayStation Plus, and much more.
Buy some shit. Buy some shit.
Stop playing free-to-play games and please buy something. Oh fuck, that's it. Oh my god.
Oh my god, is that actually it? So the Yeek was wrong. The Yeek was actually wrong. It was actually even worse. It was actually even worse than the Yeek.
What the fuck are they thinking?
I mean, Astrobot was cool. Astrobot was cool. That was bad.
Sony, like,
that was bad. That was bad.
This will get the kids going.
Okay, so in summary,
They sold more Xboxes today
PlayStation.
that Microsoft could ever want them to.
That was very bad. I think we're in agreement. That was very bad.
Be sure to visit PlayStation blog for more on the games you just
Okay,
mentioned,
so
as well as PlayStation.
pull up the
list.
Yeah.
You got a link for me?
No. There we go. I've got the thing. So Where Winds Meet, we got it. Until Dawn, we got it. Astrobot, we got it. Monster Hunter Wilds, we got it. God of War, we got it. Concord, we got it. Unfortunately, Aliens VR, we got it. So all of the games that Nick yeeked, we got. However, the rest of the show, which was yeeked by some Spanish guy, was wrong.
I like the idea of some Spanish guy.
I don't know his name, sorry. A new Five Nights at Freddy's did not show up. Phantom Blade Zero did not show up.
Oh no.
And a new game from the Middle East. That may have been one of those other games that showed.
One of those anime games?
It may have been Infinity Nikki. I don't know. I don't know, man. I just feel that
it's Infinity Nikki, dude. I fucking hope it's Infinity Nikki. Please, God.
God, that would be so funny.
I'm cause oh my god.
So, fucking rate the showcase out of 10 time.
It's a fucking 1, dude.
I'm gonna give it a 2.
That's a 1, bro.
I'm gonna give it a 2 because of Astrobot. And that's it. I'm gonna give it a 2 for Astrobot, and that is it.
1 because of Monster Hunter, but even that's a 0.5 because they didn't show shit. Like, yeah, great swords in the game again.
Well, at least they showed Astrobot.
I hope in Astrobot I get a chance to beat the hell out of Kratos' kid.
Jesus Christ. Calm yourself.
God of War coming to PC. You can... If you missed...
Oh dear! Oh god, Twitter is so funny right now. Oh dear! It's either people just going crazy about Astrobot, or saying it was garbage. Donald Trump found guilty on all 34 counts of felony.
Yeah, I wonder,
That's wild.
I wonder if they're gonna overturn it.
Astrobot's cool. Like that's cool, but the rest of that show, not good.
Yeah, nobody on Twitter here is having fun.
Maybe you got a different Twitter timeline to I have, but I've got one guy who seems very excited for Marvel Rivals, and I am very, very concerned for his mental state. That's a bad joke. But...
I see people talking about Monster Hunter. I see people talking about Astrobot. And I see people saying, I wish I didn't watch that.
Did not have E3 expectations, and we do not have E3 results. Hard to see Concord breaking through the noise, but we'll see. Concord easiest flop scene ahead of time from the stream. I would have said the same thing about Helldivers 2, though, so we'll see.
Yeah, but there's a big difference between, like, a PvE game and a PvP game.
I would have been okay with just a show dedicated to Astrobot, to be honest. Yeah, I agree. Retweet.
Like, this is gonna sound weird.
So, Astrobot, absolutely my most anticipated game for the rest of the year.
For a PvE game,
yeah,
there's still a hardcore player base at Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse 2, and that shit came out in like 2016. So, all you need is a dedicated couple people. That game sold 10 million copies. Helldivers sold like 13 million or whatever. So, there'll always be players for that. PvP is very different. Unless you're like a cult classic, nobody's playing your game after like a year. Nobody. Because who the hell is gonna play the PvP?
I don't think Concord is gonna survive.
I don't think it's gonna break through.
I just think it looks mid.
It does. It's another hero shooter, and I thought everybody learned after Overwatch butchered whatever the hell. What was that game called? Oh my god, Gearbox made it.
Battleborn. Don't ask me how I know that.
Like,
I did actually play that when it came out. I think it was the beta, but it was bad.
Do you know what's hilarious?
That was actually what got me excited for Overwatch. Overwatch was not on my radar until I played Battleborn. And I played Battleborn and I'm like, this is shit. And I must have been on like some sort of forum at the time, and everybody was like, well, Overwatch is coming out soon and that actually got better. So I'm like, okay, I'll play Overwatch. And Overwatch was great.
If you go on the Gearbox website right now and click games, it shows every game they've ever made, except for one. Battleborn. It shows Penn and Teller VR. It does not show Battleborn. I'll send you the link right now.
You literally can't play it, right?
Yeah.
Like they shut down the servers and you can't even play the campaign.
Yeah.
Like the game, for all intents and purposes, does not exist anymore.
They have some
which is wild
on there, and they do not show.
So what was your highlight from the show today?
I can't even say Monster Hunter because, honest to God, like, they showed off that you can do some new stuff, but that's not what I want to see from
I remember you I can't speak today. What's up with me?
That's the British.
No, like, I can normally speak a lot better than this.
Have you had your daily dose of tea?
I don't drink tea. My dad does. I don't.
Well, that's fucked up. You fucking grow an extra.
I drink iced tea. I drink iced tea, like Nestea sort of thing. But but that's like pop, right? It's not like actual tea.
How do you not drink tea? You're British.
I don't know, I just don't. There's like a lot of Brits that don't drink tea. It's a fucking stereotype.
Bro, you're gonna drink one cup of tea and you're gonna be like, I understand why we invaded so many people for this.
Jesus Christ, man, we're on Twitch. Then again, I've said some pretty fucking wild shit today as well, so. This might not be staying as a VOD, gonna keep it 100.
I'm expecting nothing, and still I'm let down. I guess Astrobot's the highlight. Because he dressed as Parappa the Rapper for like 2 frames.
Yeah, Astrobot was pretty good. Astrobot was the dub. I am excited for Astrobot. I enjoyed the last Astrobot. I want to play Astrobot.
Jeff Keighley put out his
Oh yeah, I voted it DLBO.
Yeah, apparently 5% of people were like, that was an A, bro.
Yeah, they have to be just Sony,
hardcore Sony
ride or
boys.
die. Yeah. And I mean, I am not a Sony hater by any means. I think you know that. I am definitely not a Xbot. But that was dog shit.
Yeah.
I think that's fair to say.
I think you know I'm a Sony hater.
Yeah, you're an Xbot. I think that's fair to say.
Because the PS5 has been a very disappointing console. I really liked my PS4.
On a software level, yes, I think I'd say. On a hardware level, no.
Even the console's just fucking ugly as shit.
Well,
both of them are. I think I put out a tweet the other day. Hold on, let me pull up my tweet here. Yeah, when we get new consoles, I hope to God they aren't the ugliest goddamn things in the world again. The Xbox looks like a fridge, and the PS5 looks like Seto Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh.
I do not have any issues with the way either of the consoles work. I do think the software
do you own
output.
a PS2, dude?
I do not.
Do you
That was a
have,
bit
like,
before my time.
You don't have like a physical PS2 to look at?
No, I have played PS2 games on the PS3, so I do.
Do you own a PS3?
Because I have a fat PS3, right? I have like the old PS3, so
Look at how
backwards compatible
fucking
one.
beautiful that PS3 is.
It's a big boy. It's almost as big as the PS5.
Yeah,
actually, it might be bigger.
chunky.
I think it's bigger than the PS5.
But that thing is slick as hell.
I like the
Look at the 360 compared to-
Spider-Man word font that they have on it.
Like, compare
The Sam Raimi Spider-Man word font that they have on the PS3. That's sick.
Compare the Xbox Series X to...
It's gonna get sticky. Spider-Man Marvel Rivals 2024.
Oh, God.
Have a look at my retweets.
Twitter crashing. Okay. Okay, Twitter. Okay, calm down. Oh, God.
People saying, but why, as to why an Until Dawn remaster exists. Yeah, I don't really know why it needs to exist. I feel like you could just do a PC port for that.
I think Until Dawn sold pretty decent, and it doesn't look like it'd be that hard to remake it. You're basically just upping the graphics. Because the game already looked good, because it's basically just pre-rendered cutscenes.
Anyway, Astro Boy's very cool. It's releasing in a very busy week, because it's releasing the same week as Stalker 2 and Warhammer Space Marine. Both of which also look very good. So
Yeah, no, I want to play both of those games, so that's a...
Yeah, I think I'd probably prioritize Astro, but... Although
Over
Star Wars
Stalker?
Outlaws... Yeah, probably prioritize Astro. But Star Wars Outlaws is coming out the week before, and I don't know how long that's going to take to beat, and that is going to take priority.
You're too young to have played the original Stalkers.
I own them, I haven't played them.
Yeah, like, I remember when they came out, like, it was like, oh my god. Like, this game is so advanced kind of thing, so I'm excited for it.
That would have been, what, 2005? Yeah, I would have been a toddler. Yeah, sorry, I'm not a boomer yet.
Yeah.
You were not in grade 6. You would have been in like grade 3, grade 4.
What, 2005?
Yeah, you would have been like 9 years old.
9 or 10, yeah. So,
it was 2005. It would have been 2005, so grade 4.
Old enough to play Stalker.
Anyway, point stands, I would have been 3.
Jesus.
Because like I would have turned
9/11 kid.
Yeah, October.
Oh my god.
October 2001.
Oh man, that's wild.
We've had this conversation before.
Yeah, I know. I feel like we have it a lot, but that's still crazy to me. You missed out on so much.
Jesus Christ. Don't worry, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 will give me that experience.
Oh yeah, you could tell recruitment's down.
I cannot believe they're going to tackle 9/11 in that game, dude.
Dude, they're going to show us 9/11, make us invade Saddam's palace. I'm like, okay. How's recruitment down?
Saddam's palace. At first I thought that was part of the Iraq War, the Gulf War, 90s Gulf War. But I think they're doing both.
Yeah, they're doing both. It's going to go...
Which is very interesting. It's going to be a...
90s into the 2000s.
I cannot wait for the CNN discourse over that. It's going to be so
cannot
good.
Wait for the Bush did 9/11.
Okay, dude, we on Twitch?
Oh, that's going to be in the game.
Okay.
I'm not saying he did it.
First off, Bush is not in the trailer. Bill Clinton's in the trailer. Margaret Thatcher's in the trailer. I am not keeping this VOD up.
How, like,
Jesus
Call of
Christ.
Duty-
This one is cooked.
Call of Duty
What would
does,
even
like,
be the point of keeping this VOD up? It's like, there's nothing here worth saving.
You know, like the badass Call of Duty soldier reveal that they have in the trailers?
I'll upload it to
but
YouTube.
They should do that, but for fucking Dick Cheney. Like, the camera pans. He's just standing
Who was Dick
corner.
Cheney again? He was Bush's vice president, right?
Yeah, he's just standing there gripping his heart.
God. Okay, enough American political talk. I do. This will be a very awkward thing if this ever gets pulled up at the border.
Like I see you don't like Cheney.
I don't know. I don't know my opinion on him. I'm just saying you're being a bit wild.
Oh, it's American politics used to be interesting. They're less interesting now.
Yeah, although the Trump verdict is quite interesting today.
Yeah, 34 counts.
Guilty on all, apparently.
Yeah, like that's
that's crazy.
Crazy. And they deliberated for like a day.
That's not long, is it?
No, that's not long at all. I read like the last big case was like that Rittenhouse case. I think that took like a week.
Okay, we are not talking about the Rittenhouse case on here. Jesus
no,
Christ.
I'm not. But I'm saying how long it took for like a big controversial case. So like this was quick. Very quick.
Yeah. So the rumors seem to be mostly accurate, but Phantom BA did not show up, and the new game from the Middle East may or may not have shown up. I don't think it showed up. And Five Nights at Freddy's did not show up. So it was actually worse. It was actually worse for Naik, which I tweeted about this morning, saying that looked like arse.
Unless fucking they change Phantom Blade to Infinity Nikki.
That would be so fucking funny. And even then, we still wouldn't get FNAF or the Middle East game.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the Middle East game is Infinity Nikki.
We watched this.
It was
we
bad.
Actively planned to watch this today.
It was bad. Like, I'm sorry.
We were like half excited about it. Like,
okay, it's not go so far. Like, interested. Like,
god damn. Okay, so for Concord, I can break this down of why it's gonna fail. Marvel writing, shitty designs, PvP heroes.
I think the designs look fine, actually. I do not have any issues with the designs. Again, I think they look very Guardians of the Galaxy-like, so I think that's cool.
Yeah, and that's, like, I'm looking at it right now. And, like, I just can't, you know? I just can't.
Okay, but maybe that's a you problem. Maybe you're just bad.
We'll see when the sales come out if it's...
It's gonna fucking bomb, dude. Yeah, it's gonna fucking bomb, but it's not gonna be because of the character designs.
I don't know, man. These characters kind of look like...
Okay, so... Bayard of Antara. And there was also like a Skydance Behemoth VR game. So the Yeek was wrong. The Yeek was just wrong.
Unless that's what they were planning to show and then it changed. Like that could be a thing.
The Shapeshell Nick thing was right?
Yeah.
But the other half was wrong. It was worse than the Yeek somehow.
Yeah.
Anyway,
even where winds meet or whatever.
Yeah, that was on there.
Yeah, like they showed that off, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I thought that was Phantom BA 0 at first, but no, I guess that's a new thing. Or maybe it's not. No, it says announced trailer. No, official extended gameplay reveal August 2022.
But like this was announced for PC.
Okay, so maybe this is just a console release.
Yeah, like this was a PC only game, and now they're announcing it for consoles.
Okay. It feels like Sony have like a lot of these things where like they'll announce something and then it just never shows. Like Phantom BA 0, Your Soul Aside, that sort of thing. I thought Stagger Blade might end up being one of those, but then it just came out.
I find it very interesting that they're kind of leaning into the Korea.
Well, it's worked out for them so far.
Like
Stagger Blade was a big success.
I think Everstone is Chinese. The guys making this one?
Yeah, they're Chinese.
Yeah, but like they're leaning into the more like other Asian countries for.
Well, it makes sense because the Japanese market's pretty saturated at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody in Japan that wants to make a game already is.
I'm just wondering where the hell Dokkaebi is. They announced that game forever.
Oh, people were shitting on Concord. Even the Sony ponies I follow are shitting on Concord.
Dude, there's people I follow that are like the most positive game people you'll ever meet. And even their like Concord looks like shit.
I actually cannot stand like the super positive people.
Like,
I will say, I feel like Sony completely misjudged their, and I mean Concord is a relic of their live service pivots before they pivoted back, right? They acquired Firewalk Studios a couple of years ago, when they were trying to make a big pivot towards live service games, when they put Naughty Dog on a live service game, for example.
Yeah.
And,
a terrible idea.
Yeah, it was a terrible idea. And they pivoted back from it with their major studios like Naughty Dog and Santa Monica and Insomniac and Sucker Punch. But Firewalk was built from the ground up to be making a live service game. This is their first game, right?
Yeah.
So...
and it's gonna crash and fucking burn.
Here's the thing. And I know you're... like, You're looking at it from a very opinionated perspective, and I get that for sure. I frankly agree. I agree, but I'm going to look at it from a more rational perspective. I think Sony have fundamentally misread what their core fan base likes.
Yeah.
Because their core fan base, why was the PS4 so successful?
Well, it had a large variety of games, to be fair. I know people shit on Sony for like, oh, movie games and all this stuff, but like every exclusive, like let me pull up a list of PS4 exclusives here.
The majority, the vast majority of their games were single player narrative driven games.
Yeah. And they were all a little bit different.
But yeah, I'm not saying they were all the same, not at all. But I am like, saying that they were single player narrative driven games.
Yeah.
So
like, let me read out a list of bangers right now.
Shadow of the Colossus remake is one that immediately comes to mind as something that was very different from everything else.
Shadow of the Colossus, Ghost of Tsushima, Bloodborne, Persona 5. Like,
that's
Days
not first
Gone,
party, though.
Infamous Second Son, Last of Us Remastered. Like, so you got, like, Last of Us, Final Fantasy. So, like, all that.
Alright, let's not count third party stuff. So, Persona, Final Fantasy... Not counting.
But at the time, it was only on PS. Persona 5 just released.
Okay, Final Fantasy didn't. Stuff. Final Fantasy 15 was on Xbox.
Final Fantasy 7 Remake.
Yeah, true. That was very late in the generation, though.
Yeah, it was a PS4 only game. So, like, they had something for everybody, really. And I feel like PS5, they're really kind of fucking the dog here.
That's a very weird statement. Jesus.
Oh, you're not... You never worked in construction. They're being lazy. Like, they're pumping out the same game.
I can't believe when they revealed the heroes, they made a point of showing off their pronouns.
Okay, do you think Sony was gonna show Horizon Lego? And they opened Twitter. And then they turned and said, let's not show Horizon
I don't
Lego.
think so. Because I think that game would have sold well. Even I don't think they care what Twitter thinks.
Unironically, it would have outsold Spider-Man.
No.
Like Spider-Man 2.
It would not have outsold Spider-Man 2. Because Spider-Man 2 is probably going to outsell the first Spider-Man by the time Spider-Man ends. Spider-Man 2 is the sort of game that will have a long tail. Spider-Man 1 had a very long tail. So I just don't think Sony cares what Twitter thinks.
No, I don't think they care what anybody thinks.
I do think they care what critics think. I mean, Days Gone is an example of that. Days Gone was a very big commercial success, but a critical flop, and they cancelled a sequel because of it.
I did not like it.
I very much did.
I thought it was bad.
Did you play it at launch?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. I played it at launch, bounced off it, came back to it a year later, and really liked it.
I was like Ghost of Tsushima. I played Ghost of Tsushima when it came out, and then put it down and came back like half a year later. And I was like, oh, this is actually fantastic.
Yeah.
I just finished replaying it on PC,
Days Gone?
Hope to God. This is my hopium right now. I hope to God Ghost of Tsushima 2 comes out on PC day one. Because now that I've played it with both the PlayStation controller...
I think Sony are going to stick with 2 years after for their single-player titles.
I will wait. Because I hate that controller that much.
So Concord is coming to PC day one.
Is it?
Yep, they've just confirmed it. Concord is on PC day one.
So maybe... Is it free to play?
No.
Oh, they're fucked. You're fucked.
Well, Helldivers wasn't free to play.
Yeah, but Helldivers is a lot different. And Helldivers kept selling more as people... Like, the day one launch of Helldivers, it didn't sell a ton.
Yes, it did.
If you look at the sales chart for Helldivers, it sold more as it
It had, like, 70,000 concurrent players on the first day. That's, like...
Yeah, which is huge.
Even on the first day, it was one of Sony's biggest launches.
On the... Pulls up. Yeah, by the end of the first week, it had 155,000.
Oh yeah, it got bigger. Yeah.
And then the week after, it went to 500,000 playing at once.
Yeah, I know that. I know it got bigger.
I don't think Concord's gonna do that.
Yeah, I probably won't, but I'm saying that there's no way to really tell. I think it looks bad. But I thought Helldivers 2 looked bad, so I'm saying, what do I know?
That's fair.
Nintendo Direct is trending on Twitter.
They sold more Switches today than they did PlayStations.
Apparently the Switch is like dropping like 70% year over year in the US.
In what?
Year over year. Like Switch sales this year opposed to Switch sales last year.
That's because everybody has one.
I know, but it's still a very big drop for the end of a generation.
Well,
it means that it may not beat the PS2. It's going to be hard for them to beat the PS2 now. I did think it would beat the PS2, but it's dropping like a rock.
Well, they've sold, what, 140 million consoles?
It's like 139, I think, something like that. How much are they at now? PS2's at 160.
141 million units.
Okay, so they need 19 million more. So, I think they're already at the third most, right?
Well, they need... I think what Nintendo wants is to beat the DS and then look at PS2.
Well, yeah, the DS is at, like, what, 150 something?
154.
Yeah, okay, and the PS2's 160.
Yeah. I think they want this...
It was this year that Sony updated the PS2 from 155 to 160. Yeah. So I bet once Nintendo get close to 160, they'll move it to 165.
They stopped selling PS2s like 3 years ago.
Yeah, I know, it was super popular.
Because, like, South America, they still use the PS2 constantly. Like,
the PS5 has already sold almost 60 million units. Which is crazy, because, like, the way people talk about the PS5, you'd think it'd be a massive flop, but no, it sold, like, almost 60 million units already. Like, it's almost going to beat the PS3, and we're only, like, halfway through the cycle.
Yeah, the last PS2 game to come out was in 2014.
That would have been a FIFA, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, no, the PS5 is selling like crazy. Weren't they,
I believe it outsold the Xbox 5-1 in the US last quarter. I
thought I read an article where
in fairness, Rebirth launched last quarter, and no major Xbox titles launched last quarter. So if there was any quarter that the PS5 was going to outsell the Xbox 5-1, that one would be it. Although I heard that Rebirth didn't sell well.
No, it didn't. It sold very poorly.
Which kind of doesn't surprise me, because it's A, a direct sequel, B, a direct sequel that absolutely requires you to have played the first one or you will be lost, and C, a direct sequel to a game which the ending of which was very divisive.
Oh, Japan doesn't buy new consoles.
Yeah, I've heard the one market where the PS5 is struggling is Japan.
Yeah, because Japanese gamers hold on to that console.
I've heard that PC gaming is doing a lot better in Japan than it was, though. Like, it's beginning to take off there.
It's become a lot more accessible. That's the thing, it's like, it used to be that if you PC gamed in Japan, you were hardcore. but now you can just like pick up a pre-built.
Yeah.
I thought I read an article somewhere where they were counting that handheld PlayStation thing towards the sales. And they got caught doing it. They had to update their numbers. Because I still think that'd be fucking hilarious. The most wild one I found out, my friend works at Canada Computers.
Okay.
I won't dox her here. She's a manager. And I was asking her, because she just got like a bunch of new stuff in, so I was asking her about that. And she goes, you want to know the weirdest thing? I was like,
yeah.
What? She's like, the highest selling accessory at the store is Xbox controllers.
Doesn't surprise me because you can play them on PC.
Yeah, like they sell a shit ton of these things.
That's why when Microsoft fucking closes down a studio, they announce a new controller.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
Like, people eat that shit up.
It was also like a fire red controller.
Which
it's
is
like,
funny because
we shut down a studio and announced a fire red controller. Let's fucking hope that goes down well.
The general consensus...
I'm still streaming, by the way. So,
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is just on Twitch. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna... the VOD will be like up on YouTube, though.
Yeah, the general consensus is that the DualShock is better than the Xbox controller. So I'm surprised that PC gamers are picking...
Yeah, I do prefer the DualSense, but I do tend to use the Xbox controller on PC more, though, because of compatibility.
I guess, yeah. If Sony updates the compatibility, I think they'll sell a lot more of those little fucking bastards.
Particularly with older PC games. There's a lot of compatibility issues with DualSense.
Good lord, though, do I hate goddamn Sony controllers.
No, I like them. I prefer the DualSense.
I can't get over thumbstick placement and the fact that it's built for people with hands that are tiny.
I have normal-sized hands.
Yeah, that's normal. Fucking loser.
Okay. Weird.
You can't tell me the DualShock 4 was good. Like,
I will say the
PS4
DualShock 4 was good, but I will give you that the DualShock 3 was ass.
Oh, DualShock 3 was ass too, dude.
But I will defend the DualShock 4 to my dying breath.
The DualShock 4 felt like holding a dog toy.
Ridiculous. I hated the DualShock 3, which is why I was so surprised that the 4 was way better.
Here's one that gets like fucking some of my friends are like, you're retarded.
Yeah, you are. But anyway,
I don't like the 360 controller.
Yeah, you are retarded. Jesus fuck.
Like I think it's fine. Like it works, but like you put a 360 controller in front of me, I'm gonna avoid it.
Well, what the fuck is wrong with you? Jesus.
Like, I think the newer Xbox controllers are way better.
Well, yeah, they're better, but only marginally.
I think the new Xbox controller, like the Series Xbox controller...
Basically the same as the Xbox One controller.
I think it's a huge upgrade from the Xbox One controller.
What the fuck changed? The fucking screenshot button?
It feels heavier.
Oh, wow. They made it weightier. Who gives a fuck?
I have weights in my mouse, dude.
Apparently the PS5 has already outsold the Xbox One.
The what? Sorry.
The Xbox One. The PS5 has already outsold the Xbox One. And
the Xbox One didn't sell well.
The Xbox One sold 58 million units.
That's nothing.
The Xbox Series X has sold 21 million units. XS. X and S has sold 21 million units.
27.
It says 21 here.
27 as of February 2024.
Can I have a source?
Statistia?
Okay, yeah, they're not reliable at all. That's not a good source.
I was using for the PlayStation one too.
Okay, that's not a good source. I have 59 here for the PlayStation 5.
I have I have 54.
Yeah, I have 59 for the PS5.
As of February.
Ah, well, this is May. This is May 14th.
Yeah, so I'm using old data.
Yeah, well, Statista don't have good sources. Microsoft don't update their their figures as much though. But here are the latest Wikipedia sources for PlayStation and Xbox.
You know what Xbox does? They do the weirdest fucking updates. If you, like, follow Microsoft News, they announce fucking stupid things.
Get the fucking Fire Red controller as we shut down 4 studios.
No, like, even, like, for like, people playing games and stuff, they will announce player base for games that, like, I haven't thought of in years.
Yeah,
Like,
fucking Fallout 76 crossed 20 million players, they announced today.
Yeah, or Gears of War 4 still has 10,000 active daily players.
Who the fuck would still play Gears of... maybe the campaign?
Yeah, like, who the hell is playing Gears 4?
Even Dreamcast guy said that State of Play was bad. Jesus Christ, okay. That fucking ends the conversation.
Yeah, they've lost the plot. It's over, dude.
I'm sure you know who he is. He's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Sony Pony!
Dude, there's some of these guys that are really into these consoles need to, like, slow.
It's funny because he calls himself Dreamcast guy. It's like, you are not a Dreamcast guy, my guy. You are a PlayStation guy.
Like, I got one buddy who, like, he's got, like, an Xbox tattoo. I'm like, buddy, I just like the controllers. You need to calm your ass down. Like, what are you gonna do when it stops? Do we think the Switch will outsell the PlayStation 2?
6 months ago, I would have said yes. Now, I'm going to say I don't know.
Here's the real question, is when the Switch 2 drops, do they drop the price of the Switch 1?
I believe when the Wii U came out, they stopped production of the Wii entirely.
That's a good Google.
Actually, no, they didn't. No, they didn't. They stopped making Wii games, but they did not stop production of the Wii consoles.
It's funny that the Wii only sold 100 million.
Well,
yeah, it feels like it sold more, right?
It lost a lot of momentum towards the back half. I mean, towards the back half of the generation, people kind of called on it was a gimmick.
Yeah, they stopped producing the Wii in 2013.
Okay, so when in 2013 now?
But the Wii Mini...
Yeah, the Wii Mini. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
That was 2017.
Yeah, so they did keep making the Wii.
Yeah.
So... Because
you walk into any old folks' home, you know what's sitting there? A Wii Mini.
Yeah.
Like, that's your bread and butter.
It's the one that doesn't have Wi-Fi, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't that the one that was only available in Canada for a while?
For a long time. It was a Shoppers Drug Mart exclusive.
Yeah, it was red, because it was red for Canada, yes.
Yeah. And Shoppers, I bought one of those with Shoppers points.
Yeah, I do actually own one of those.
Yeah. I think everybody at some point has owned one or played on one. Are we getting a new PlayStation Vita? Like a new PSP?
No, I think that streaming mobile thing is what Sony are doing now. We're not doing that.
I loved the Sony handhelds. I loved them so much.
The thing about that is those things had dedicated games to them, right? And I just...
Yeah.
If people were going to make handheld games, they'll make them for mobile phones now.
What if they just made it so that you could play your PS4 library?
I think they'd have to make it way more powerful than it would... For a mobile device, it would have to be more powerful than a Steam Deck.
I guess,
And a Steam Deck is very expensive.
Does that Xbox handheld let you play Steam games?
It would have to be very expensive. My guess is it'll be a streaming device.
I don't think it's going to be a streaming device.
I think it'll be a streaming device.
I think
because Xbox are going even further into cloud gaming than PlayStation are. And PlayStation have already done a mobile streaming device.
Into the streaming portion of it, but I think it'll be dedicated.
Maybe it'll be a streaming device that will let you play Xbox One games. Natively.
That actually wouldn't be bad. Because there are really good...
Maybe even just Xbox 360 games. I don't know.
No, you could easily do Xbox One. Xbox One's not that powerful.
Yeah, because it is like 30% less powerful than the PS4.
You could probably do an Xbox Series X level spec and still be fine.
That would be very, very expensive.
Have you seen these new mobile chips, man?
Okay. We're talking way more expensive than a Steam Deck.
I don't think so.
I mean, how much are we thinking Microsoft are going to charge for this? More?
$450.
No way. No way. They're trying to make a Switch competitor, right?
Yeah. Jesus Christ, Cat.
Anyway, so going back to the topic of today's stream, which I am going to immediately remove from Twitch when this is over, but I will upload to YouTube for keeping sake.
Hi, Twitch.
You mean hi, YouTube?
Yeah. Oh, hi, Twitch for now, and then it's hi, YouTube.
Well, that's state of play.
It's terrible.
Astrobot was cool. That's gonna be cool. I will definitely play that.
Dynasty Warriors Origins looked interesting.
And nothing else.
You don't want to take pictures in Infinity Nikki?
The Middle East game. God, I hope it was.
Middle East anime waifu is so good. It's so sick. You don't want to play Marvel Rivals, dude? You want to crack a couple Mountain Dews, play Avenged Sevenfold, and play Marvel Rivals?
Absolutely fucking not.
You don't want to buy a $70 remake of Until Dawn?
God, if that actually ends up being $70, that's wild.
Sony's lost the plot, bro.
Shit, I mean, that fucking Last of Us remake was $70, so who knows? But anyway, I think we're all in agreement that... I mean, I gave this a 2 out of 10. And those 2 points are entirely because of my boy Astro. If not for Astro, this would have been a fucking 0.
Yeah. Fuck, everybody is talking about this Monster Hunter trailer. Why? They didn't show anything, really.
Basically, my entire time I was talking about Astrobot or shitting on Concord.
Oh, Concord's already dead and buried on my timeline. We already held a funeral.
Oh no, my timeline is it's the sort of people that like to make fun of games. So
do you know what the guys making Concord are doing right now? They're
taking note of the pronouns of people that are making fun of the game.
No, they're popping champagne that they are not an Xbox studio.
No, because didn't Sony shut down one of their studios like last year though?
I think so, yeah.
So
they laid off like 900 workers this year or something.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be too confident.
Yeah, 900 workers.
Speaking of Microsoft though, I think this would actually be a good point to end the stream because while Sony will not be giving us the PlayStation showcase that the people were asking for, Microsoft will be stepping up to the plate and giving us the PlayStation showcase that we were all asking for on June 9th.
I guess. Are there any leaks about that?
Yeah, not Doom Eternal. Doom the Dark Ages, the medieval Doom is.
It'll be called Doom Zero.
No, I believe the working title was Doom Year Zero, and the real final title is Doom the Dark Ages. Yeah, and that is going to be multi-platform. It's going to be day one PS5.
I'm actually okay with that because the last Dooms were.
Yeah, but when Microsoft bought Bethesda, their whole thing was making exclusive games for platforms where Game Pass exists.
I think
that was the exact words that Phil Spencer used.
If Microsoft just goes, any existing franchise that's already come out on other consoles comes out on those consoles, and then any new
Microsoft just released Hellblade 2 as an exclusive.
Yeah.
That's going to come to PS5, though. That's going to come to PS5.
That was a PS4 exclusive.
That is kind of funny, actually. I did clock that. That was the first game was a PS4 exclusive.
A PS4 exclusive, and I thought that Sony would buy Ninja Theory.
Very easy 1,000 gamer score. Both games are very easy 1,000 gamer score.
Extremely easy. I played it on PC though.
Yeah, I played them both on Xbox last week. Really liked the first game. Very, very much like the first game. Thought it was quite impactful as a story.
Yeah, I
did not like the second. I thought the second kind of missed the mark and felt kind of unnecessary. And I thought that the combat's definitely flashier,
but it's not as good.
I wouldn't say it's not as good. I just think it's. I don't know why they only have you fight one enemy at a time. It's a bit of a weird decision. Like, I'm not saying the combat's bad. It kind of reminded me of old Assassin's Creed combat in a way.
Ass?
I like old Assassin's Creed combat. You watch your fucking mouth.
If Assassin's Creed just ripped off Ghost of Tsushima combat, I'd be okay with it.
Yeah, that combat was sick.
That combat was fun.
Like, I do wonder how Shadows is going to turn out. I still haven't seen the trailer for that, actually.
So, because they're showing Black Ops 6, by the way, after...
Yeah, that's for Direct. Yeah, I know.
Do you think we see it during the main...
Well, we saw a trailer for Starfield during the last showcase, and then we got it during the Direct, so yes, probably.
I hope it's not long.
Oh, I mean, I'm probably going to do both. Well, I'll
like,
both, so.
we're going to do both for sure, but I hope the trailer and the main show for Black Ops isn't as long as...
It'll probably just be like a story trailer or whatever. Just something to get people know it exists. For the people that don't bother to stay around. They'll probably show the piano.
If Zombies is like Hillary Clinton.
Dude, people were talking about that. What was the mission of BO1 called? 5?
Yeah. Like, that'd be so sick. I'd be okay with that.
I like the fact that this whole time it's basically just been a paused PlayStation Yogo.
Yeah, like PlayStation. Let's talk about other things. When's the Jeff Keighley one?
Next Thursday. It's afternoon, I think. It's like 2... No, I think it's 2 Pacific time. So like
Summer Game Fest. It's Friday. It's
Is it Friday?
27th. Yeah.
No, is that Friday or Thursday?
Yeah, I'll send
Friday.
You,
Fuck.
I'll send you a link.
I thought it was Thursday.
No, it's Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, and then there's Day of Devs, which is right after.
Yeah, no,
Summer
I'm
Game
good.
Fest.
I'm only gonna do Summer Game Fest, Xbox, and Ubisoft.
I gotta drive to Toronto after Summer Games Fest, so I can't even watch that.
Okay, what time is the thing? It's 5 p.m. What time do you have to go?
I have to be at the airport for like 9, so I'm good.
Yeah, okay. It'll probably be mid. Jeff's stuff is probably mid.
Well, they showed off some stuff last year, didn't they?
Prince of Yoss Crown was announced there, which was pretty cool, but usually his stuff is mid.
Pull it up. I'm pulling up what was announced. They showed off Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, Spider-Man 2, Mortal Kombat 1.
Oh yeah, I forgot! They showed Spider-Man 2 at the Sony thing, did not show a release date.
It.
Yeah, they showed Spider-Man 2 at the Sony They showed Spider-Man 2 at the Sony event, did not have a release date, and then showed the release date at Jeff. Why? That was so dumb.
And then they showed Alan Wake 2, Yakuza, and a bunch of other mid.
Yeah, so there's a few things.
They showed Pal World there.
But keep in mind, the show is 2 hours long.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of mid in between all that.
They showed...
so there's a couple of things, but no. Anyway, so I'm gonna stream that, and I'll stream Xbox.
Baldur's Gate 3, dude.
Yes, they did. They did.
Looking back at it now, that show's kind of a banger, dude.
Well, of course they would have had to have showed Baldur's Gate somewhere.
Yeah, but like it was just way too long. That was the problem. Because like they showed a lot of mid in between the bangers.
Yeah, and that's always been Jeff's problem. His games are way too long. I remember Gamescom last year was really bad.
Yeah, it was not good.
But yeah, I'm only gonna do Summer Game Fest, Xbox, and Ubisoft, and probably Nintendo if they actually do a thing. But
I think they will.
But yeah, the only ones that are confirmed that I'm gonna do are Summer Game Fest, Xbox, and Ubisoft.
When is Ubisoft?
Monday. So Friday, Sunday, Monday.
Oh, thank God it's at 1 p.m. this time. Was it last time it was at like 9 in the morning?
No, I think they're always at 1.
Which one was at fucking 9 a.m.?
I think that was the State of PA.
Yeah.
It might have been Nintendo. So Nintendo tend to do their things in the morning because then they can do it in to optimize it for Japan. Yeah, I think you're thinking Nintendo.
What the hell is Wholesome Games Direct?
Probably E-rated games. But yeah, anyway, it would be nice of Microsoft to give us the PlayStation showcase that Sony refused to give us.
Yeah.
Because,
the PC Gaming Show. Are you not streaming that?
No. Absolutely fucking not.
You don't stream PC Gaming Show, bro?
No. No. Okay. So, yeah. I'm a head out.
Yeah, good stream.
Good stream.
I like the part where we spent most of it talking about things that weren't related to the state of play.
It was very bad. I think that might have been the worst one somehow. And there's been a lot of bad state of plays.
They should really give up on the state of play angle.
I don't know. I wouldn't say give up on it. I just say only do it when they're good. And like there have been a couple of good ones. I think the last one was pretty good. But this one was definitely not.
Yeah, this one was not good.
So, yeah, you have a good one, my man.
Alright, take it easy, man.
Peace. Alright, I'm gonna head out. Catch you guys soonish. Peace. Jesus Christ.